Good afternoon, Twitch. How you doing? That's another real thing, because it has been a while since I've streamed here, but we are back with another Game Sharks challenge. Once again, I'm still on a bit of a hiatus, still dealing with some things in real life that prevents me from doing my normal streams, but once I still don't have a date of when that's actually going to end, but we'll get back right into the streaming nightly. A few little bits of news before we jump on into the challenge here. I will be heading at I will be at TwitchCon. So if you are going to be at TwitchCon, send me a tweet, let me know, and definitely want to just say hi and meet up with people. If you want to kind of reach out and thank a lot of people and meet a lot more people. And if you want to know anything about TwitchCon or what's going to go on, you can always give me a follow on my Twitter at Tenmar, or you could actually, and I'll see if there's any games or anything like that, I'll definitely check it out and let you know. But for this challenge here for the Game Sharks, we are playing Zombies Ate My Neighbors. It's actually a game developed by LucasArts. I apparently didn't even know that, actually, after all these years. I always wanted to buy this game when I was a kid, but just never got around to it. Other games kept on popping up that wanted my attention. But for this challenge here, we will be doing a score attack. So Victor is the one who wins, is the one who obtains the highest score. However, we had to change a few things. It didn't have a time limit, now it does. So we actually are now putting in a 1 hour time limit because someone like myself kinda went for about 6 hours and didn't stop and got an absurdly high score, and it kind of it made the game, it drew out the game. It made the challenge kind of boring. So with this time constraint now we're feeling a little bit more pressure to actually do a little bit of planning, do a little bit of strategy, and see what we can actually do. But why don't we jump on in here to Zombies Ate My Neighbors here. Also, I just will need to set up my countdown timer. I actually use Snaz for this. Put 1 hour on the clock. Am I going to be the first to break 1 million? I know you asked that right before the stream started, Shogun. No. No. Yeah, the 1 hour time constraint makes it definitely changed a lot. It changed a lot with it, with pacing and such. I for one am glad that actually exists, because, like I said, it was a very drawn out challenge if you didn't with the time without the time limit. Like I see the time limit being removed on like maybe a shoot 'em up, because those are absurdly difficult. That's a game I expect people to game over on very very quickly. Because even to this day, I still haven't even beaten Gradius for the NES, or even games like Contra or anything like that. But let me think here. Let me see here. Got SNES set up. Let us load the ROM here. Game might be a bit loud. I think if there's anything else I need to set up. I'm a bit frazzled right now. Like I said, it's been so long since I've streamed. Been a while since I've actually got on the streaming course again, because it's really difficult just to find a time to actually get all this done. So, let's see here. Why did I do password? That was dumb. That was dumb. Hang on a second. I thought that was options. I always thought that was options at the bottom. I guess not. Options in an SNES game. A man can dream. A man can dream. Exactly, I suck. Hater. I still love that emote, that just makes me laugh. That's a good one. And apparently there's like a derpy link. So, like I said, this challenge will start once we get to the character select screen, select our character, and off and away, that's when the time starts. Time ends after an hour. You will actually see a clock appear in the lower right hand corner there, so for anyone who watches later, you'll know when the time limit begins, then time limit ends. So actually, I will just add a little message there. I'll just call it time, so people will actually know, hey, time's done, it's over. But, why don't we jump on in here? That is not what I wanted to do. Apparently, that was odd, I didn't even press start. Oh, right, I had to actually go ahead and buy a new controller, because my, my previous wired controller was broken. The worst part is, it wasn't the buttons. It wasn't the gamepad, the D-pad or anything. It was actually the USB part itself. It was constantly connecting, disconnecting, so I couldn't trust myself to use my wireless controller. Alright, so for real this time. We're actually gonna play as the girl here because I completely forgot their names. And time starts now. This is a Logitech F310. I like between the Xbox and between the just grab her first. There's actually one little area I need to go first before we rescue all of the neighbors. We need to go grab some keys. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm a dummy because I didn't even need to do it this way. I just realized something. Let's actually fix that. A lot of this will be routing. And that's the one thing I kinda didn't plan on, is routes. Also, actually saving the neighbors is kinda difficult, because sometimes it won't just, it won't connect. Let's see. Mystery potion. A lot of weird items we're getting at the start here. This is not very favorable. Save the puppy. And save some cheerleaders. But we're not leaving yet. Wow, we got 2 mystery potions. That actually kind of sucks. But that's fine. So, we're gonna be here for a while. We're gonna be grinding some points here. Forgive me if I actually really don't look at the chat that often. Ah, damn it. Probably get hit a lot. We don't need the radar anymore. The radar basically tells us where the neighbors are. There are some neighbors that can actually, you know, every single neighbor can die. Plenty of little items that will hopefully help us not have them die on us. But we're going to be grinding here for a little bit. We're going to be aiming to try and get... It's going to be close, actually. There's actually quite a bit of RNG in this game, and like searching the cupboards will yield you random items as you play through the game. So I got 2 mystery potions. And my strategy is basically to farm as many points as possible. And right now I can farm off of these zombies here, because every 40,000 points, assuming none of the victims or neighbors in this scenario are dead, you will actually get an extra life. And what I'd like to do, I don't think I can execute it, is... I can't really miss any of my shots, unfortunately. Since I didn't get an extra water gun, my margin of error to get an extra life here right off the bat is a little bit difficult. Fair enough, you're just gonna lurk. That's fair. It's Sunday. People have a lot of important things to do. Speaking of which, the Proton John, I think in about an hour, will be doing his Tuso Grande match. Oh, hopefully you can actually watch him play a terrible game in a little bit after this challenge is done. I wish him the best of luck. A little bit of practice with the challenge, the way it is with the 1 hour time mark. I will say, if there is one streamer you want to sit down and watch, who will annihilate this challenge and actually strive to beat the game, it'll actually be Fahrenheit's. Like, you definitely want to give his stream a watch, because every single Game Sharks challenge, he actually goes out of his way to beat the game. Which is very impressive, actually, because a lot of these games are quite difficult. This isn't so much a terrible game as it's absurdly difficult and didn't really age well. And apparently learning from John and Juker, apparently they basically remade this game a couple of times. There's like a spiritual like remake because it basically used the same engine, which is based off, I think, was it Hercules? I think it was. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get the extra life in this stage like I normally do. That's actually very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. That actually throws my entire plan a little off. I was always hoping to get that one up. On the plus side, though, at least I'm not getting hit a lot. Also, this game loves to laugh at you. It just reminds me of, was it the, you know, the Adventure of Link with Ganon's laugh. Is that possible for me to get forward? Wow, thread the needle there. Thread the needle on this water gun filled with holy water. I will say the instruction manual is actually worth a read, just simply because it shows, like, creative writing for being a technical writing. 2, 3. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be able to... Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get a 1-up here like I normally do, but we're still going to strive to farm as many points as possible. Because we want to be as close as possible to that 40,000. Because if I can't get in the first stage, I'd like to get in the second stage. Ah, damn it, come on. It kind of gets stuck in the graveyard. Got the keys. But the reason why I'm staying here for long to farm points is because these guys just spawn absurdly fast. And that's what you kind of want to look for. At least in terms of farm points. We will be going for some of the bonuses in this game. And I will try to actually do that. Assuming I can actually hit my shots. Yeah, no, I'm not even, wow, I'm not even close to actually going to make my mark. Yeah, if you get a water gun, I would say stay here until you can actually get the points. No, there's no time bonus. So, take your time, do the stages at your pace. Or get the points you want at your pace. Here, I will actually use these plates here. Not as fast as the water gun, but we don't really need these plates. Never figured out a use for them. But I would have liked... I think we'll probably get it in the next stage. Really? Plates are a little slow on the fire. No, forget it. Yeah, this kind of ruins my plans. My nefarious plans. Ruined. Lion's house. Yes, there are aliens, and we will be actually taking them on too. Hopefully we will get a water gun in the next stage. So that's actually one of the bonuses we want to try and consistently get is the all victims saved. And should be spamming the A button there on the score screen just because it will take its sweet happy time. Bazookas in this are actually very important. They are effectively the same as keys. We still have our keys, we still have a mystery potion. Leave my stuff. Her. Hopefully we'll... Nope, we get a key. another key. Come on. There we go. Get a water gun. Get a weed whacker. Now we're gonna try and get this guy here. What? Oh, come on. So every single cupboard that you can actually see here, like if it has like 2 doors you want to open up, that was the boogeyman. That will basically randomly that'll actually just be there randomly. It can just it'll make you take some damage. That's unfortunate, but it happens. Yeah, 1,000 points is actually really good. That was just cash money, so that actually just gave me, well, money. Or gave me points. Give me all those juicy points. I want to get these soda cans here. Let's see. More. We want to go around here. You can walk through a lot of hedges and such. In this. So... I kind of like secret entrance. Really? Right. There is one other chest here. Okay, let's just jump in the water. Nothing. Okay. Let's get out of here. All victim saved isn't too bad until level 4. Yeah, the chainsaw. I'm gonna try something. It might work, it might not. I've been trying to work on making a route for that stage, but I don't have full confidence in myself in being able to save all the victims in that stage. Let's grab these soldier. Oh, come on! That's the one downside about this game. A lot of the time, you just get screwed. Like that. Like that. So what happens is sometimes the enemies will spawn in areas that basically instantly kill them. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. And the best thing is not to dwell too much over it, just kind of keep on rolling. Keep on rolling, keep on playing. We're gonna try and save some of our keys here. For a little bit later. Because even though we could use the bazooka, we want to save the bazooka for the next stage. I hate when the cheerleaders jump. LucasArts always makes strange games. Like, strange game design decisions. Come on. Okay. No, there's nothing up here. Okay. You can, however, despawn them if you... Come on! Alright, we're just gonna do this. What? I forgot a victim. Ooh. Oh, great. Who did I forget? I know who I forgot. I forgot the cheerleader down here. I forgot the cheerleader. That's fine. So, what I need to do, use this bazooka, grab this health pack, kill you. That's decoys. We actually want that. And we're going to do a little bit more farming here, so we're going to be here for a while. This one's a little bit more frantic in terms of spawning compared to the first level, because there are actually now aggressive zombies. So usually a zombie will chase you within a certain distance. There are now zombies that will make a beeline for you. So they will chase after you really quickly, as fast as they can. Normally the passive ones will just kind of go on their merry way, unless you're in a certain range. Put the needle there. I'm a master of missing with this water gun. Like the passive ones, I also noticed kind of seem to have their own individual route. Like they will just go in a certain direction. But yeah, if you can get them to despawn, go for that. If you're trying to at least save them. Oh, come on. I don't even know why I'm doing that. I'm being dumb. Let them come to me, not the other way around. Ah. The other benefit with, like, this extremely fast respawn, these guys will just let you farm points for days. A little bit of risk, though, because you might slip up if you chase after them too hard, like I've been doing. And they might just spawn right on top of you. Like, my advice, don't look at the chat when you're doing this part. It's very hazardous, and you don't want to get... You want to try and minimize how much damage you're taking. What kind of sucks for me is I got mystery potions. I don't know if I want to try and use it. Because they're basically your X factor. They can be good, but they can also be bad. We're just gonna wear out... I just realized we actually forgot something in this stage. We will get it, and then we need to come back here. We need to throw some fruit at these guys. Our goal, though, overall, though, is to make 80,000 plus points here. Kind of like what we did with the... Kind of like what we did with the first stage where we got the 1-up. Now we're actually trying to get an extra victim. More victims, more power. Unfortunate that I lost 2 victims, because I would have gone back on track of getting that 1,000 points, because that really does help. It really adds up. So, that's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. Man, I knew people lived and died at the mall, but seriously, this game is ridiculous. See, the passive ones kind of have their own route. They just go on their own merry way. The mall has lots. The mall has lots of maulings, of course. And all those people running each other over for all those sales. That's for certain. Alright, so we got 80,000 points, so we secured ourselves a victim. You don't want to go over. You want to go over it, but you don't want to hit the next level, because every 40,000 points you'll either get an extra victim, or if you have all your victims, a 1-up, and if you have max lives, which is 6 in this game, and you also have all your victims saved, so all 10, you will actually get 5,000 points. It's called the perfect player bonus. I'm not gonna get it, maybe Farron might, but like I said, this game honestly is very mean at the start, because it's very quirky. Like, the first level, it's like, oh, okay, this is nice, this is fun. Just kind of run around, collect the neighbors, beat the stage. And usually you'll be prone to exit the door. My advice is, don't. You want to explore these levels. I don't even know why I wasn't even looking at my ammo. That was actually bad. So we need to go up. We forgot one thing. I believe it was in this section. No, it's not. My cola. The evil dolls kind of scared me away. We need this. These are tomatoes. And we need the decoy there. We really actually needed that. So we're gonna take these tomatoes. Decoys are actually useful. The reason I wasn't able to, because this is the stage you actually get them at. That'll basically make them chase the... That'll make them chase the, decoy instead of you. The one unfortunate part about the tomato, very short range, very slow to fire as well, so we're gonna get rid of these. The benefit of the tomato, if you're actually playing this game normally, is that it goes through walls. I want to try and get up to 120,000 points as soon as possible. We're just kinda getting rid of these. Don't have a good throwing arm with tomatoes, apparently. Like I said, very short range. But the benefit goes through walls, so things like spiders and such. And let's get out of here. Used all ours. We have very little gun ammo left. That's fine. Popsicles can also go through walls as well. We're a little bit behind in what I usually do in terms of time. So this is what I wanted to try and do. So we're gonna switch on over for now to the decoy. So we're gonna get you. Come on. Or not, fine. Come on. I'm gonna freeze you. Get him. And be a complete dummy. But that's fine, we now have Jason just chasing us all around the map. Go through here. Get a trampoline. I actually had a run end on me very prematurely because of that. Fire extinguisher, very useful. If you freeze an enemy, they will actually take... that's bad. That's very bad, actually. Damn it! I had a feeling that was gonna happen. That's fine. Well, there's no real point in me doing one of my strategies. Or there is, because I totally... Actually, no. Actually, it would work. Suka. Lay down the victim doll. Or lay down the decoy. Come on. Oh, Jason, I hate you so much. I would think, honestly, ideally, if you could get away with it, to just... I would have probably recommend, ideally, to just use your monster potion here. Thank you. So you could just, really? Alright, buddy, alright, I see ya. You can stay there. How many keys do I have? 4. Yeah, I'll just hang on to them. Use the Monster Hunter potion? Yeah. Oh, the Monster Potion, not the Monster Hunter potion. So this is the stage that gives you the Weed Whacker. Got soda cans, got that. Oh, right, all the ones are... So, the pod people are, well, what do you think? They're pod people. They look exactly like you, they will imitate you for a little bit until you get too close, then they will try and charge at you. I wouldn't recommend killing them, or really waste your ammo killing them, because they only have... grab that. Get that done and over with. They only have... I need to actually use that med kit. Hopefully, though, we have plenty of med kits. Got tomatoes. Exactly, invasion of the body snatchers. Like that's honestly the strength of this game. It's quirky in the sense of I forgot I want to actually open this. So this is basically there's nothing. This is just random cupboards, but any chance for getting an item, get it. Fire extinguisher, very nice. Soda cans, and not so much. Go back to throwing, using my water gun. Guys in the water, they're always usually a safety. I would recommend trying to get this guy from the south like this, because that one little mushroom man will actually kill the soldier. I've had that happen to me consistently. We're just gonna explore a little bit more. I'm just kind of using the weed whacker, because that's just points. Weed whacker ammo goes by very quickly. And where the heck's the last victim? Get another med pack. It's the boogeyman. Hello, boogeyman. Where did I leave the last victim? I left it. I left it over there by this chef. Oh, well, that's fine. There's a trampoline. Trampoline! It's probably a baby. Yep, it's the baby. And hello, boogeyman again. And we're not getting any luck on that. Alright, and we're out of here. Do y'all sharks watch and learn from each other? Do y'all have a rule against that? No, we can watch each other. At least to my knowledge. I don't know if anyone has ever watched me and sit down and play. I'll be honest, I kind of wait a little bit. There is a little bit of strategy when doing things like this, is you don't just, there's, like, people like Dan, they just usually tackle the challenge, and I have mad respect for that. Because they're taking on the challenge blind. They're effectively jumping into it. They're the first ones to actually go. And I always have respect for people who actually do that. Because taking on these challenges blind and stuff, difficult. Like, my first time actually doing this challenge, I was, what was it, 71,000 points, that was it. I am not paying attention. Got you. So this is actually a stage where it's actually important. There are some critical items you need to pick up in this. Very critical. As in, you really, really need to go out of your way and get these items. That's not good. The Pandora's box. That's what it actually is, and I need to get out of here. You also want to be careful, because you might end up cutting yourself off, and you'll have to use a bazooka to actually get back where you were, because those doors will close on you. There are shortcuts though, as you just saw. I don't know why I'm not prioritizing the victim. Nah, forget it. I'm not gonna bother grinding. I will save my grinding at... You can grind here. This is actually a stage where you can grind. I personally would not recommend it. If I were to... Let's see, where we got... One little thing I want to check on the side. I think I already took care of it, but I don't remember. Ah, forget it. Just tomatoes. Yeah. Oh no, we already did it. Crap. Okay. Let's leave. Should have listened to my gut. Should have listened to my gut. I think we actually need to also use a bazooka. No, we don't. We're fine. Come on. Get out of here. Where the heck did I put that exit? There it is. Yeah, Pandora's box. I just wanted to make sure we grabbed the Pandora's box. That's going to be very important for the big baby. Because we don't want to fight the big baby. Now, this stage kinda sucks. Because there is one thing about this stage that I never really liked. We are going to be using our shoes and hoping for the best. Alright, they are fine. Regulator's fine. Regulator's fine. And that's the downside about this freaking thing. I'm actually just gonna do this. Alright, that's fine. So, mystery potions, random effects. This random effect is basically invulnerability. I can't, like, I'm basically turned into a ghost. To be just frank. I can still pick up items, I can still rescue victims, but I'm invulnerable. I can probably actually still interact with... Nope, I can't. There is one downside, apparently. I can't interact with... I can't interact with chests and such. Actually gonna drink another one. Full heal! There we go, that's what we were hoping for. This is actually the stage you can actually grind it. And we got a water gun, nice. And we got a boogeyman, not so nice. And another boogeyman, we are rolling to the boogeyman. Use your water gun to put out the fire. Use your keys that you saved up, so you can grab another Pandora's box, grab these points. Fine. Doing terrible right now. I should grab that, switch to our soda can. You out of the way. Like I said, you can always use your bazookas to open up doors as well. The reason why we saved all of that stuff, I'm not going to go to the exit yet. There's still one other area we need to go to. This will actually yield us a 1-up. It's a switch here. Say hello to Dr. Tongue. That is Tungenstein. Use the ancient artifact to kill him really quick and easy. And your reward is one of the spectral potions. I ended up getting, I showed you the effect. And a 1-up. Very useful. So that will help you get to the perfect player bonus as well. How's it going, Michiru Swift? How are you doing? So now we're going to do a little bit of grinding. We're going to be farming up some points, since we are very close to getting a bonus victim. And even though it is actually... No, we're going to get him regardless, so we're just going to do it this way. There we go. 1,000. I know it may sound like it sounds like I did a lot of routing. I didn't. I really don't know these stages in depth. So here's why we needed the Pandora's boxes, and there's another item we're actually going to use as well. We're going to be using the decoys, because I don't know if it actually, this might just be the placebo effect deal that's going on with my head here, but I think it saves them. So, gonna put, yeah, didn't save that. Yeah, nope, didn't, complete placebo effect. Stand Finley guns for you. What we're gonna do, we're gonna, first off, we're also gonna heal for a second. So we're gonna wait for the baby to come back to us here, since it's rampaging. And every time it stands still, we'll hit it with a Pandora's box. Where the heck? Come here. There we go. Nice and easy. That's always going to be a bonus victim. Another health pack. We got plenty of keys. Plenty of keys. We can also use a bazooka if we so desire. Now, though, I won't. Yeah, if you think you're learning a lot from me, watch Farron. I don't know, like, he blew my score out of the water. And I mean completely out of the water. So one of the item I got there, if you're actually trying to beat the game, is a skeleton key. These are special keys that you, for the most part, you have to use. Like, these two were behind the door. There's nothing that opens up a skeleton door. A skeleton door aside from a skeleton key. You can't bazooka it or anything like that either. Let's keep going. Level 9. Toxic Terrors. This is where you want to have your Weed Whacker and Popsicles at the ready. Which is good, because we accidentally had that. You don't want to get hit by the blobs. You can run into them, but you don't want to get hit by them. So what I mean is, this is the one stage where I originally came with this mindset of like, oh, there's a victim in a building. They're safe. No. No, they aren't. Decoys. Get the baby. Because the blobs actually, throw. Oh, I'm a dummy. I should have prioritized the victims first. That was my bad. Well. It'd also be nice if I was actually smart enough to have the right items out so I can save them. Wait for me. Med pack. Like I said, you can run into them, just don't let them touch you. Don't let them hit you with their projectiles. Like that. I think there was a key up here I could also grab as well. Yes, it was. We might be able to avoid damage. Nope, we're not. So if a blob hits you, you'll end up taking damage over time. And you can't interact with anything. You can still save victims, though. But you can't, like, shoot your weapon or anything like that. You're kind of assured damage. So this is actually one of the few bonus levels that you can actually get. I learned this from watching Dan's run, with John guiding him through. I'm gonna get the Weed Whacker. Thankfully, all of the victims are basically right here for you. You don't have to worry too much about that. Yeah, ceilings don't exist. They just don't. Man, I am getting bad luck with the boogeyman. Grab the trampoline girl. We're gonna go back down. So there's our exit. We're not leaving yet. I did forget to check one cupboard. Or actually, no. Well, yeah, one cupboard and cash. Oh, nothing. So this is where you can get a lot of extra items. Walk through here. Another one right here. Use your Weed Whacker. There's a red potion. Pandora's chest. Ancient artifact. Health pack. Some money. Other Pandoras. I think that was it. Oh, nope, one up. There you go. We might even get a Weed Whacker bonus too. There we go. That's everything. I am the disco. Oh my god. Apparently you can't. Now I see how Farron can get the perfect player bonus. That's actually the first time I have 6 lives ever playing this game. No assembly required. I don't like this stage. We're going to be going through this stage as quickly as possible. Actually, so quickly we might actually just use... Actually, yeah, that was actually a good idea. You don't forget it. So this is the purple monster. For about 35 seconds, you will actually be invulnerable, but the downside is you can't use your minimap. So this is really for the player. Like, if you really know where all the victims are, this could be a boon, or it could be, you know, it's got to be a good thing or a bad thing. Actually, see how far we got. Use the bazooka. I'm gonna worry about that because I have so many med packs. I could also use decoys as well. We've got plenty of time. 20 minutes. Health, right. What? Oh, whatever. And yes, sometimes you can miss. Where? Oh, that door, right, locks on you. Oh my god, this is the part that made the game not age well. Hang on a second, we need to actually kill these things. I can actually probably farm these guys, actually, now that I think about it. Because they're actually worth a lot of points. They're actually worth a lot of points. This, of course, assuming I actually knew where I was going in this game. I didn't do routing. I'll tell you that much right now. So, like that, I didn't do routing. Inventory management is always going to be a thing. Where is the last victim? I really didn't study this. There it is. Oh, it was the baby! Shoot, I knew it. Ah, it was the baby. Come on, come in. That's actually probably a stage you could probably farm a lot of points on, because evil dolls are worth a lot of points. But I personally don't know of a good place to farm them. So there's that. Let's go berserkin! Weeds gone bad. So we need to make sure we have our weed whacker. I'm gonna grab this weed whacker. This also lets you know the weed whacker is also really, really good at killing the killing vampires, actually. Grab that. Her. And let's get out of here. Yeah, like I said, that's the one side that unfortunately that made this game not age well. Weed cutting bonus, that's just 1,000 points. Nice and small. Oops, not pressing the button. They came to Earth for one thing. Mars needs cheerleaders. Now, this is actually a stage where I will be... I need to actually kill... I need to also collect. So, what I need to do... I need to actually use this guide here. Hopefully they'll go for the decoy. Come on. I need to actually heal. This is the one part that will suck about this. The spaceship is really annoying to deal with. As well as swapping items. No! Oh, come on. Get over here. There we go. Alright. There we go. 10 soda cans. Done. Now, let's see, do we have shoes? No, we don't. We actually don't have shoes. That's surprising. That's a 10,000 pointer right there. Got the footballs. Also switch on over to water gun. Grab her, switch back to the med packs, because I'm going to be hemorrhaging health here. On. Get out of my way. Oh! Didn't want to lose a life there. Still kind of want to explore for items. Break even. I'm really not doing well on this run, actually. This actually might be my worst run. You. Take care of you. Door. Check that. Trash can. Nope, nothing. Okay. Get out of here. No, losing a life does not end my run. I have 6 lives. So if you actually run out of health, you just plop on the ground, wait a few seconds, and then you're back up. I probably could have also gone for the football bonus. So this is a football bonus. If you pass 10 footballs to, if you pass 10 footballs to the football players, then you actually end up with 5,000 more bonus points. Go. Water gun. We need to actually decoy. Come on. You. That's not... Damn it! Had a feeling that was gonna happen. I totally went the wrong direction. Like I said, routing, very important. Don't make the same mistakes I did. Do as I say, not as I do. Like that. Ah, the axe! Wow, that's really bad, actually. That was really bad. That was extremely bad. I don't need that potion. So there's 2 ways to get a game over. One, you run out of lives, standard traditional way, you game over in games. And 2, all the neighbors get eaten. So this is probably actually going to be my run. This is probably going to be the stage I'm ending my run at. This is, to me, this is the farming stage. A lot of bonus stuff here. Nice and easy. Actually, just heal. I'm not going to worry about my health here, because we have a lot of farming to do. And look how many zombies there are. Many zombies. Hundreds of zombies. All of them aggressive that come right to you. Now, Farron would usually have probably about 300,000 points at this point. As you notice, I'm actually very much below my par. If you can manage it, I would probably recommend getting... What was it? Try and get like 40,000, you know, manage like your ability to get points in groups of 40,000 for that bonus. I don't have that ability, so this is probably, like I said, this is going to be where my run ends. I'll be farming points from here on out, using every single item I have to kind of squeeze out as much as possible. If we have time, after using all of our ammo here, we will be exploring the stage to try and get a few more points. But right now, we've got about 40,000 worth of points in our water gun, and a lot of other items we could use to kind of go through the stage. And when I say we're going to use everything, we are going to be using everything. So, like I said, this is very much a task that you can easily beat my score at. I already know this for a fact. I'm very much well below par. But I will say, you will need a little bit of RNG. Hopefully you might get, like, water gun, you might get, you definitely will want to have your victims alive. Or neighbors alive. All the guides and the bonuses call them victims, so I just end up calling them victims. But they're your neighbors. And again, who talks to neighbors anymore? Do you really have a neighborhood? Careful, ladies and gentlemen, we're entering sophistry. We're making ourselves sound smart, but not without actually being intelligent. Always beware of sophistry. It can be good, very helpful. It can also be very harmful. That's your lesson of the day. Huge difference when the zombies are all aggressive and not passive, isn't it? I've heard tell about level 18. Honestly, the first, like, 10 levels are pretty evil. Like, this game does not pull punches at the start, but if you can get past that hump and get used to the game as is, then it can be actually very enjoyable. Like, you know, the game actually, like, if you do take your time and you actually, even, I'll be honest, like, going for the score attack, I still have a save state where I could probably actually beat the game. My only issue is basically, in that save state, I'm down to 2 victims. I have like 600,000 points. But it took me like 6 hours, but a lot of it was spent doing this here, grinding for points. So we got 9 minutes and 48 seconds, or 46 seconds on the clock. So like I said, grind out as much as possible. Probably keep maybe 100 rounds and 100 rounds of the water gun, just swap. Actually, no, I won't even be doing that. I'll be using everything. I personally don't know if there's any other better bonuses in the future stages. Like I said, I didn't study this game too much. Because when you're having to go through a long game like this, or like trying to beat it in one setting, is honestly the key issue. Like, you know, older you get, less time to actually do these things. Unless you actually do play games for a living, in which, goddammit, that you are I do somewhat envy you and your lifestyle. Although the skill set to actually be a content creator is a lot more than just simply playing games. You need to know video production, you need to actually have charisma, you need to actually know how to video edit, audio engineering. A lot of skills you need to actually master. But this was my personal goal, to try and get as many points as possible. Let's try and actually just get to this stage with as much time as possible, because I am not Farron. Yeah, my last practice run last night before I went to sleep, I was at 300,000 at this point. So, like I said, very doable, very beatable. You can beat my score. I can easily beat my score. I hope a couple of the other guys do a redo as well. One zombie is actually bothering me getting caught up on that wall because that affects spawn. What time we got left? 7 minutes. I'll probably keep maybe 50 in the pistol. I'll swap because there's still a lot of this stage. Actually, I have a feeling we can dump all our inventory. We actually got quite a bit of it. Downside is, though, again, like, very slow attacking. But I had a pretty bad luck with keeping my victims alive. That's not it. That's for later. That's for later. Get rid of these tomatoes. Plates. Plates. Come From what I understand, the plates are actually apparently Dr. Tungenstein's weakness. Don't understand why, but hey. That's his weakness, that's his weakness. Which explains why they're so rare. Footballs. Throw some footballs. Like I said, we're dumping everything. Want to get as many points as possible. Because I did not do a good job on my run. Apparently that can kill two at once. Interesting. Zero. Everything must go. You know, if I was a betting man, though, if you made it this far watching, I actually think using your monster potions at the no assembly required stage actually might yield you the points that Farron was able to get. Didn't think about that. Oh, that is... Alright, so we're gonna explore the stage a little bit. Ancient artifact. Kinda lets you stomp on everything and everyone. Also kills the werewolves in one hit. That's also very useful information. Not really worried about taking damage. Trying to get some points. Get the points where you can get them. 3 minutes. I don't know if this is the smartest idea. Yeah, no, those are just victims there. Okay. You know, I'd probably actually just be farming. I should be farming. Not gonna worry about it. The neighbor. The power of score attack compels you. Let's just farm points here. Come on, Julie, get me as many points as possible. Gonna need it. Kinda need it. Alright. How much time do I have left? 27 seconds, really? I'm torn between actually exploring. Because I can, like, run and gun through this stuff. Get neighbors here, too. There should be. Why not? Last 2 minutes, let's explore. What's in the next stage? I'm curious. Because I always ran out of time. Dinner on Monster Island. I don't remember this stage. Hey, we got the kickin' soundtrack. Plus, we could use some more weapons. Got some hamburgers, buddy. Actually, this is a pretty aggressive graveyard. Anything that'll get me some more points. And let's also begin with the soundtrack we started with the farm. Use that. Whoops-a-doodle. But yeah, I think they're like getting the perfect player bonus this time. We got 30 seconds left. 29. We're in the last leg of our journey here, ladies and gentlemen. 270,000. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. 272,560. That is our score. Not my best. I did get higher in my last practice, but I think overall, kind of salvaged it. We are done. It is Zombies Ate My Neighbors there. Like I said, takes a little bit of RNG. I easily just realized certain sections that would make Farron have a lot more points because zombies give 100, but I think the evil dolls will give a lot more. Actually, no, I know for a fact they do give more. Off-stream practice always seems to be better than live. Actually, Monster Party, I did better than my previous ones. But you're right, though. Overall, you're absolutely right. Off-stream practice usually is better than whatever your live is. Like I said, certain things you require a little bit of routing. I think I know where Farron put his time compared to me. That yield him a lot more points. And I had a lot of items that I didn't even use. I had multiple monster potions that I didn't use. Multiple Pandora's boxes I didn't use. Weapons I actually did exhaust at the very end, but there are other enemies in the game that yield more points. I'm not gonna say which ones, but I'll let you figure it out. Actually, I kind of already spoiled it multiple times, but I don't know if any of the other Game Sharks will watch this or try and actually learn from this. I did learn me and live speed runs don't mix. Yeah, maybe. But, like I said, is my score beatable? Absolutely. You can easily beat this score. What was it? Farron was squeezing out like 300,000 in his run. And this was a decent. You know, I got 300,000 in my last practice late last night. One before was around 200, like 220,000. Yeah, no, I'm overall happy with it. But kind of went early. Now let's see how the other Game Sharks do, because when you go early, you set that bar, and people will practice and won't give up. Because I know our group, we are very determined to beat each other. You set up a bar, and people will try and actually meet that bar as much as possible. But that's gonna be it from me. As for now, though, let me actually see here. I believe, was it? Yeah, so if you actually, you can go check out Proton John's stream. He's probably actually hosting. He's actually doing his Tuso Grande race, and apparently it's Mega Man 3 DOS. So it's already started. It's actually been through it. So, oops, that's the wrong. Really? Really? Alright, yeah, let's actually try and copy. I'll copy the link address. Let's actually copy the Twitch page itself. I'll be giving a host to Rosentia, so you can actually watch Proton John and his competition. So he's playing a very terrible game, Mega Man 3 for the DOS. Horrible, horrible game. But let's see how well both of them do. So cheer on both of the competitors. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. And until then, though, take care.